Hello, and welcome to this Hitbonenut practice. How about beginning by adjusting the posture, beginning to feel the weight of the body where you are, beginning to allow it to sink a little into whatever the body is resting on, whether you're sitting or standing or lying down, giving the body time to arrive. An out breath, an in breath, becoming aware in your own time of the flow of the breath. Sitting here, connected with the ground, breathing. Knowing that as we explore this practice today, at any point you're free to return to these basic sensations, the ground beneath you, the breath within you, anything else that feels supportive, a resting place for attention, maybe the hands, the feet, the back of the neck. Oh yeah, in my immediate experience, there are these refuges, places I can go, places I can turn to right away for support, comfort, and ease. We practice Hitbonenut to cultivate and generate and tap into a primordial love and awe, ahava v'yira, of the divine. We see through our contemplation the ways in which the divine radiates through the different faces and aspects of the natural world, revealing itself in its diversity and majesty. And in each practice, we choose a different lens through which to explore, through which to receive this divine radiance. Today, we choose the body. We'll explore different regions of the body, see if we can glimpse the divinity within them. And of course, all our bodies are different. And there'll surely be some regions and aspects of your body where you will more easily feel the wonder. Others where you will feel more challenge. Please go at your own pace. Remember that everything I say is suggestion. You can take what lands and release what doesn't. Coming back any time to ground, breath, and anything else that is a resource for you. So to begin, the body as an instrument of perception. This body that you are, receiving the world around it. will explore the five senses. Perhaps it's only some of these which are available for you. Likely some will be more strongly available than others. For all of us, the body allows us to receive the world, to connect with it, to feel it. Perhaps through the eyes. If the eyes are closed, you might open them. And notice how your eyes receive light. You might gently move the eyes a little bit around the space you're in. You might just let them be still and notice how much they take in. Feel the visual connection here. How about sound? Perhaps closing the eyes and turning to the soundscape. Dwelling for a few moments on this dimension of sensory connectivity. Even the silence, a kind of sound that we receive, that we know. And then there's smell. Noticing if there's any smell available at the moment. And if there's an answer that comes right away, perhaps lingering a little longer. Maybe there's a subtler aroma waiting to be picked up. Smell, sometimes called the sense of the soul. How about taste? Some taste in the mouth or throat. Some residue. Kind of oral echo. Oh yeah. The tongue and its different regions. Alive, palpating. And then touch. Feeling what the body is in contact with. The floor, cushion, a chair, clothes. The body in contact with itself. With the atmosphere. With the breeze. In front and behind. Above and below. Resting in the presence of the body, feeling its receptivity, the ways in which the senses connect you to the world around you. this instrument that is the body, which perceives, senses, which you've been gifted, which allows you to experience and enjoy life. This gift of the body which you didn't choose, but which somehow came to you. You came to inhabit. And how about moving from the senses to the heart? I invite you to take a hand and place it over the heart. The right hand, probably. And just to let the palm of your hand cup the region of the heart. Turning to the heart in our contemplation, a muscle which beats about 100,000 times each day, giving blood to every different region of the body. A continuous flow of oxygen and nutrients which keeps us alive. Perhaps you taste for a moment or more the flow of the heart and the circulatory system, the energy here, right underneath your hand, the vitality of the heart. We're not just receiving life from around us through the senses. We are life. Right from within, right from the heart of things, we are life. Pausing with what King Solomon, Shlomo HaMelech calls the Lev Shomea, the listening heart. The heart which is its own sense, which we can listen to and with. Which allows us to hear the divine song of creation, the hum of life. I invite you now to take one hand and place it on the back of your neck. And if you can, to take another hand and place it on the forehead. As we turn our interest to the brain, This brain between your two palms, with its 86 billion neurons, each one connecting to thousands of others, forming a network more complex than anything else in the universe. Right here between your hands, more complex than anything else. More here, folded in, wrapped in, intricately, mysteriously and beautifully allowing us to think and imagine and dream, solve problems, speak and write and read and communicate. Keeping the hands there just as long as you feel to. Opening to a complexity which we can marvel at without having to grasp, just knowing it's folded in here, in the body, as the body. The electricity of the brain, fizzing, buzzing, sparkling within you. The senses, the heart, the brain. And then there's this wondrous capacity the body has to heal itself, to heal herself. When we have a cut, or when we have a broken bone, an inner intelligence which keeps on bringing us back to healing. A wisdom in the body which points us to a larger arc of healing and homecoming, which we are all cradled in. The body knows something which doesn't depend on us. Something we can relax into, trust in, let go into. Something we might call the divine. The God who heals the broken-hearted, the sick, who loves each of us. As numerous as the stars in the sky, and yet, as we're told in the Psalms, each one has a name. Each one known personally and individually. Beloved. This body, beloved, held in the love of the divine. These senses, this heart, this brain, pointing us to their source. So as we come toward the end of the practice today, I invite you to see if there's an intention, some way in which you want to remember the sacredness of the body, a particular moment, a particular pattern, a situation, a particular word or phrase or practice which helps you to stay connected to the wisdom of the body, the wisdom of the divine. Thank you so much for your practice. I'm really wishing you well.